Welcome back to Glad You Asked, to the podcast where purpose meets possibility and chaos meets caffeine. Today's episode is unofficially sponsored by the Bluetooth toaster because just like your overcomplicated morning routine, we could all use fewer unnecessary connections.
So true, which is the perfect metaphor, Brandon, for today's topic. Because doing less is definitely better, which might be the.
We're like 3 seconds in, and I've already broken both of you.
I can't.
3 seconds.
I'm scrolling
Guys,
back and forth too. Okay?
We're not editing this. It's going straight through. It's going straight through, just like this.
I'm
No
good.
editing.
Okay. All right. Well, honestly,
All right.
my to-do list needs to also just straight through. No
Just
editing.
all of it.
No scrolling. We just got to do this. All right.
Let's do it.
But the Bluetooth
All right, so-
toaster.
The Bluetooth
Yes.
toaster. I didn't know that existed, but ChatGPT did apparently. So it
I think
does
I
seem
have
like a
one.
worthless invention. I don't really understand. It's kind of a Michael Scott type thing. Like yeah, I like the smell of bacon in the morning, so when my alarm goes off, I put bacon on the George Foreman, and then he steps on the. Never mind. Not Office fans here. Sorry. All right, we got Lakisha with us. Let's get back on track here. We got Lakisha with us. All right, and Lakisha is like awesome. Number one, she's our first Gladly voice. She's a pro at helping people, especially women, find peace, protect their peace, all those things that she talks about, and not feel guilty for it. So, Lakisha, thank you for joining us. We're excited that you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
I'm excited. I'm here to talk about naps and grace because, baby, we don't talk about them things enough.
Yeah. Naps and grace. And nothing against, like, the religious grace, but that's not what we're talking about.
No,
we're talking about, like grace with yourself, right?
Yes.
Right? Like, giving yourself some grace, having patience with yourself.
Yes.
Those are good.
Yeah.
All right. Off topic again for just a few minutes. We like to do some rapid fire random questions here. All right. So, Lakisha, these are directed at you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could nap anywhere in the world right now, where would it be?
Okay, I'm gonna go big. A sun, warm terrace in like Tuscany somewhere with like some of those like really like Italian pastries like in the air, like the smell, and nobody asking me for nothing. Like nothing. Not even a bite. A sniff.
That sounds great.
Yeah. I'm gonna go a little more domestic here, and back to yours and my stomping grounds. I'm gonna be somewhere in the South with in like a Florida room or a screened in porch so the mosquitoes can't get me. But I want it to be like raining on a tin roof. Like there's nothing better than taking a nap in a thunderstorm.
That's true.
I mean it's peak nap taking time.
That's true.
That is true. Very true. Very true. Yeah.
All right. Next one.
Okay.
What's one snack, Lakisha, that you'd put in a rest care package?
Okay, I'm a disruptor, so I got two. Kettle chips and chocolate covered almonds. I like it sweet, salty, and absolutely none of anybody's business why I need both of those, okay?
No. Have you had the Costco chocolate covered almonds? Because
No.
I like chocolate covered almonds, but the Costco milk, I don't know what it is, but the Costco brand milk chocolate almonds, I can't buy them because I can't physically stay out of them. And you know it comes from Costco, so it's like a bucket full.
I was going to say, it's probably this big.
It's huge.
Oh,
It's a
God.
lot. There's a lot of sugar in there.
You and chocolate,
That
I don't know. Jamie, him and sugar, I don't know.
well,
I gotta I
he's
gotta
not
watch the
supposed to
sugars.
have sugar,
I
but
gotta watch the sugars.
I
I'm
think he
like
will eat it.
I'm like Wilford Brimley over here. I
Okay.
got the diabetes.
Well, no more of those, okay?
The diabetes.
The diabetes. All right.
All
All
right,
right. We got
we're
three more
firing
here.
these.
We're
Yep.
trying, let's fire these out. Okay.
Okay.
What's a totally unnecessary invention that you secretly love, Lakeisha?
My electric candle lighter. Like, regular lighters exist, but the electric ones, y'all, I feel like fancy. When I light my candles with them.
That's right.
That is right. I can envision that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Um,
the setting the
all right.
mood. All right.
Speaking of candles, if peace had a smell, what would it be?
Fine linen and vanilla. Maybe a hint of rain, too. Like if they could make a candle like that.
Okay. Okay.
I, I was going
Fine
with
linen.
rain.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a wet towel with vanilla ice cream. Gotcha. I mean, I can just picture it
I
now.
said fresh linen, not a wet towel.
We
I
gotta
do
get
love
a
the
whole.
smell of rain, though. The smell of like that smell that comes right after rain, and
Right.
we don't get much rain, like hardly at
No.
all, ever. Snow, but that's different. That's a whole different thing. But when
Right.
it rains, because we don't get it very often, that rain smell is strong. It's so
Oh,
good.
Right as soon as the water hits the earth, it's
Yes,
very
it's
strong.
I don't know what it
Very
is. It's
distinct
the
smell.
yeah the blood of
It is.
earthworms. I don't know, but
oh.
it's amazing.
I know exactly what you're talking about. You have
Yeah.
to put
Yes.
it in a bottle. It's not wet towels and vanilla, but
Right.
dust and sagebrush and
Yeah,
blood of
I don't know
earthworms.
what it is.
Maybe I don't know.
Yes.
All right, Lakeisha, last one. All right, you get one do nothing day. What does it look like? And you can't be in Tuscany for this one.
Oh, God.
No.
I'm home in my favorite place. Probably in my favorite robe. No alarms. Got my favorite playlist going, and it's probably got that Lizzo song on there and
Mm-hmm.
some other, grooves on there. I'm Earth, Wind, and Fire, like Temptation
Oh,
Girl.
I
Yes,
saw them a
that's
couple years
me.
ago.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire in Chicago. It was spectacular.
Oh my gosh, I'm jealous. Yeah, that's the playlist that's probably humming. Probably got Grubhub on standby because your girl not gonna cook nothing that day, and I'm probably between my bed and the couch. That's my do nothing day. Moving just enough so they don't think I'm dead. Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
you don't want anybody putting a toe tag on you.
Not at all.
No, that's
No, that sounds awesome. All right, those are good answers. Very good answers. I'll borrow probably all of them. Um,
You are welcome.
so it was good. But
all right.
we need to
Get us back
real
on track.
here.
Get us back
Yeah,
on track,
let's get on
Jamie.
track. Let's get real. All right. So, we're here to talk about rest and giving ourselves grace, and explain that to us. You're the expert, Lakisha. Like, what's your advice on what this looks like, how we implement it in our lives? Just help us out so we know we're not doing something wrong.
I think it starts mostly because a lot of us were raised in a culture that worships like exhaustion. Like it's a badge of honor to say I'm busy, or oh girl, oh dude, oh bro, I'm tired. Like we are told that hustling, if we not hustling, we not worthy. Like stillness is laziness. If you just sit down, like what you doing? Why you not doing nothing? We were taught that success like really only comes from struggle, and especially women. The message kind of runs deep for us. So I think we've been conditioned to care for everybody else first and to push through no matter how drained and how tired we are, and we call it strength. Like, I'm strong. But we feel bad when we rest, and then we feel guilty about being burnt out because then we can't move. We can't do anything. Like, we're constantly trying to earn the right to like even breathe, y'all. Like literally, we're fighting for things that should be naturally ours. Um, I think for me, it came to a head like a few years ago when I had multiple things going on and I literally crashed. And that's when I learned that mind and body will shut down on you if you don't get proper rest. And rest sometimes is just saying, no, this November, right? No, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Learning what that means, for me, I feel like rest it isn't like a luxury or a reward for doing something. Rest is what naturally is ours. Like it's a reset button that allows us to kind of show up for the things that matter, but allows us to slow down. And for those of us who are business owners, it's straight strategy. Like I think a lot better when I'm rested.
Yeah.
For
You don't
sure.
want them tired Lakeisha ideas. They crazy.
No.
They crazy.
Gotta have that caffeinated Lakisha. Ugh.
No, I agree, but I think I mean, I think especially from a woman's standpoint too, and sorry, Brandon, maybe it's from a
Yeah,
man's
we
too,
sorry.
but but it's like you can't rest. Like you go to work, then you're wrangling kids, and you're taking care of the house, and all of these things. So to make
I,
time for that and make space for it it shouldn't be looked down upon. Like
Right.
it's necessary.
I thought this was just like a conversation my wife and I had, like where I'm like, hey, 17,000 steps a day is not a brag. Like you need to stop. Like just chill
Hey,
for a minute.
don't take that away from her.
But like she can't. I mean, it's a thing. Like she's firstborn, first grandchild, first everything. Like, and she's gonna be first at whatever it is. So I just thought that was like my wife's personality. So yeah, I mean, I feel that way too, but it's partially because I mean, like I see my wife running around, and I feel bad if I'm not running around with her. Feel like I'm being lazy, but kind of the same thing as Lakeisha. I mean, a couple of years ago, it was like just kind of hit me in the face, like
Yeah.
you got to stop, like
Yeah.
you got to chill out for a minute.
Hmm.
Like it doesn't have to be you don't have to take a week long vacation to Tuscany, like Lakeisha over here wanting. Like
Will my gladly voice this money when I start making it?
yeah, but like I mean I just it was a couple weeks ago I did this. Maybe it was a month ago. I don't know. But like we live we live really close to the edge of like nowhere in the mountains. And so when for me like when I'm over like getting ready to be burned out, when I'm overwhelmed, I just drive as far as I can into forestry land and like where my car's wishing it wasn't on that road. And then I find some aspen trees and go sit under these aspen trees and just like everything is gone.
Yeah.
Like that's my rest time. So
That's
yeah, you got to do. It's like um, I was thinking about this while you were talking. Like you know, we all know like we've heard the financial like advice, right? That you pay your future self first,
Right.
right? Like you get your check, you take your whatever percentage and you put that into savings or retirement or whatever it is, and you're paying your future self first. And we don't apply that to time in any way, which is I think more valuable than the money. Um, and we really need to. We need to say like, hey, before I book out this week with all this other stuff, I got to book out like me,
Yeah.
my future self, help
yeah.
myself here,
Yeah.
um, because
I
you're
think
right. You run on fumes, and you're not going to get very far.
Exactly. Not at all.
yeah. Well, and you can't feel. I think the key and one of the things that I love so much about your message, Lakeisha, is that you shouldn't feel guilty for doing that, because
Right.
like that's a switch of mindset of like to book yourself out first. Oof, that's a tough one for me to
Yeah.
do. Like I would be dead last if there's
Yeah.
anything left, right? And
Right.
the anything left might be at 1:30 in the morning. when everybody else is asleep, but that's not necessarily beneficial either. So,
Right. Not good either for us. I think that it starts with a conversation, and I know it had to start with me. My kids are grown, but they still here, like same zip code, okay? But it's like, okay, today is not the day. Like, this door is closed, don't bother me. Like, don't come in here. I mean, I say it nicer. I can't say it nicer. But it's a conversation, and then we set
yeah.
ourselves up. Like when we go to block our schedules, like I block us off CEO day. That's my day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come in here. Don't bother me. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good. I have a
we
fridge in my room. I don't have to leave.
I'm
Perfect. You're setting
I'm
yourself
probably
up for success right there.
way more open about my mental health than my wife would like. She I think would probably keep it all held in. But I'm like, I mean, I talk to my kids about it. Like, hey,
Hmm.
I'm having a bad day, right?
Yep.
Like, not trying to like threaten you or anything here, but like, just know like I'm on edge.
Yeah.
I need some time. And I think that's good. You know, my mom, I grew up, and my mom had days like that, and at you know, 90s, we weren't talking about stuff like this,
Yeah.
right?
No.
And so we didn't even know what to call it,
Nope.
right? And so she couldn't say like, "Hey, I need some time,"
Yeah.
because it just wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I remember in her own way, like basically saying that, like, "Hey, I gotta go reset," and that was after growing up and looking back at all that. I realized how important that was, not just for her, but for me to be able to see that,
Right.
um, and be able to see like, hey, that's just as important as going to basketball practice or all the
Yeah.
other things that mom's got to run me to. Like, she's got
Hmm.
to have that.
Right.
So
It's true.
Yeah. No, it's true. I think it's very good for your kids to see and understand because just like us as adults, they need it too. I mean, the
Yeah.
kids are doing a lot. They're busy. So they may need to like also just have a moment of like
Right.
I need to do this to recharge as well. So
It's true.
no, I think it's all good and
yeah.
just
So
necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, glad you asked. We're talking with Lakeisha, who's a gladly voice, um, talking about some gladly related things, blessing lives. Lakeisha's certainly doing that by helping, especially women, understand that this isn't negotiable, right? Like this isn't a reward. This has got to happen, for us to succeed,
Right.
and even just baseline, not even succeed sometimes, just survive.
Yes.
Hmm.
Um, and so, with kind of that in mind, I was, without sounding too salesy or pitchy, but I was thinking about some of the really cool partners, the products that we have on the Gladly shop, and some of those that, really I feel like um, help with this particular issue. I know, Lakeisha, that's one of the first things that we talked about when
Hmm.
you were nice enough to respond to my cold Instagram message. Right, was Impact Suite,
Yeah.
right? Like, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Their app is phenomenal. Like, it does all those things. It's encouraging you to rest like all the time. It's giving you the tools to be able to do that. They even got a robot that you can talk to, an AI, persona that'll coach you. If you want ideas about what rest can look like, you can ask it. It'll tell you. Um, you can, bare your soul to the thing, and it'll tell you,
Yeah.
help you out. So it's Impact Suite's one that, it's really easy to go to that one because of its ties directly to mental health. But
Right.
um, I mean, Jamie, what other things on there do you think kind of pique
Uh,
your interest, or talk we can talk about here?
I mean, I think that I mean the some of our other products. I mean, the Hello Health line is phenomenal with just gapping. Like, I mean, it's definitely mental health care and also physical. And not only the supplements, but they also provide the testing. So you are
You're not
you know
just
what you're deficient in. You're not just, it's just not a shot in the dark. It's like, we're going to test, and then these are the things that you should take. You know, so it's, I like that. I'm my science background or more analytical background, like I would rather kind of know.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah, not me. I just want to throw
what am I
stuff.
saying?
Like
Yeah.
whatever. If it sticks, it sticks.
Well, you know the saying, you throw enough on the wall, something's bound to
That's
stick.
Some gonna stick,
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, not me. I want to know this is going to stick. So,
Right.
but
Lakeisha,
yeah,
you've got your kind of collection on the shop. Some products that you really like. What are some of those? What do you think helps you to just chill or to relax or even just to like have the resilience to keep going?
So rooted is one that I like. Just I don't drink water a lot, so rooted helps that. And the taste isn't bad; like it tastes good. And you're getting what you need to support you physically, which is what I love because like to Jamie's point, like I think when we talk about mental health we think oh it's just all mental, but sometimes the mental health out of whack because physically you out of whack. So I think rooted really kind of helps with all of those pieces. And then you mentioned hello, but the candles too are like I love a good candle. Y'all already heard I'm bougie. I got to get an electric candle lighter. Candles just really help you kind of usher in like this stillness, this peace that you're trying to get in, especially if it smells good.
There's something about, and I mean this is like psychological or whatever, but there's something about smells, like scents,
Yeah,
that are more powerful than a lot of things that you can sense,
yeah,
right? Like I've uh, my my grandma, my dad's mom, um, got dementia for the last I don't a long time of her life, and so I didn't know her very well before that. Um, but I spent like felt like an eternity, but it was probably like 2 weeks up at their farm in Missouri over a summer, and there's like certain smells
mm-hmm,
that like I don't know, like I'll walk in somewhere and be like, grandma,
yeah,
right? Like, and not even like I mean, like Jergens lotion, okay, yeah, but like, I'm talking like the smell of her caramels, or like
yeah,
it's a very specific, like it's
yeah,
not just
yep.
anything. But man, that'll like take me back, like it's like that scene in Ratatouille, right, where he's just like all the way back as a kid, right? Like
yeah,
I'm just like warp speed back to being in that little house.
yeah,
So.
Right.
Yeah,
I've
I
got
think there's a
several
lot
of
of
those too,
comfort and sense.
for sure. If you could bottle that all up, right?
yes,
Yeah,
But
I mean, people try,
they try.
right?
I
they
think they're
do.
close.
People try. They got
They're-
that fine linen, rain, and vanilla, right?
Listen, fine linen, the fresh linen reminds me of my grandma because telling my age, I was raised in an era where there wasn't dryers. So when she would
Oh
wash
yeah,
clothes, she would
Southside.
hang them out. And we dare not run through those sheets, but we used to love to go up to them and smell them because it just smells so good. Now this stuff they making now, like,
Mm-mm.
yeah, it don't compare.
It's not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same, but I know exactly what you're having. I know exactly
So
what you're talking about.
what? Why do you feel like, Lakeisha? Why do you feel like we have to be so personalized in our pursuit of peace? That was a lot of peace.
Yes, we have to be personalized in that because peace is personal. Some people are like, well, this wrecks my peace, and that, like, how? Because if peace is so personal, like, it's up to you. You have to decide. There's a choice in all of this. what you're going to decide to let bother you. There are certain things now that it's not that I don't care, I'm not concerned, but can I change it? No. So am I going to wreck my peace behind it? No, because that's worth more than anything, especially as CEOs. Like, we have to be really careful of our peace. We say let's protect our peace, but are we really protecting our peace? We're not really protecting
Yeah.
anything. Why is it even out there to be trampled on, whatever? You know what I'm saying? So, I love y'all because y'all like very disruptive like me. Like, we don't go with the status quo of, oh, let's protect our peace. I'm not protecting my peace, baby. It's mine. You can't have it. And there's nothing like showing myself grace when I do slip and I do allow something to get me outside of, that even kill that I have. But when you know that peace is personal and it's yours, it's very few things you tend to let, disrupt that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's very. I mean, I think it's very personal. I mean, for me, like I think a lot of time, people see a piece of like sitting and quiet, and for me, it's kind of opposite. Like, I want to like go on a like rigorous mountain bike ride or hike or something. Like for me, like exercise, like hard exercise,
Yeah.
That's the way my
is
wife is. Like, she's gonna go for a run. If she were to like sit still, like, you know, take a bath or something, like her mind would just eat itself.
Oh
Like,
Lord.
I
it,
would go
Yeah, I
it'd
love
nuts.
be
those.
terrible. But like, she's
Yeah.
she's she's got to go for a run, and I'm like, that sounds terrible to me. Like, that is not peace for me.
Yeah.
That's pain. It's torture.
Yes.
I'm like,
Running is
Yeah.
for the wicked.
yeah,
Running. I'm not
See,
running.
no, no,
No,
not
I
for
feel
me. I like that.
Yeah, I feel like that cartoon. I think you and I talked about this one time, Brandon, where it's the fires all around him and he's sitting there
oh yeah.
drinking coffee. Like, that's me. Cause what can I do about the fire?
Throw your coffee on it.
That's it.
I
I
mean,
mean, what can
unless you
I
got that Irish coffee, and then it's gonna make a bigger fire.
do? No, we don't go there. No, no. But yeah, it's like that, and I'm like you, Jamie. Like, peace is not necessarily like all these old fluffy things. Like, that's not me. Even when people talk about self care and they're like, "Oh, well, you're the spa." No, the spa gives me anxiety. First of all, I don't want to go get my nails and feet done because I gotta watch you, make sure you don't cut my cuticles. The water could be too high. You can file my nail. Like, I'm watching you. I'm not relaxing. So that's not self care. I'm on edge until I'm done. What's the self
Yeah.
care in that? Like, what's the self care? You go get a massage. You massaging me too hard. I'm scared you might touch an area you're not supposed to. I'm not relaxed.
Yeah.
What and this is got a last thing. We probably need to wrap up, or people aren't going to listen to us. But
They will
um,
listen to us.
they're going to listen. They're going to
They
listen to
better
us.
listen.
What's that small, like, 5 minute thing that, even if you're super busy, like, and legitimately busy, not like, trying to be busy, but like legitimately, what's that super small, like, 5 minute thing that you do that that brings you that critical piece?
Well, for me, I have what I call my 5 minute soft CEO reset. And that's really just sitting with myself. Like, it's hard for some people, but the phone, like, I just threw those phones across the room. Like, I literally throw them somewhere, or I get in a space where they're not there. Even if it's my closet, I just sit there and I just think about, I'm grateful. Like, what am I really grateful? Like, God, you've allowed this, you've allowed that. Like, just sitting in the moment sometimes helps me reset. Because sometimes all we got is 5 minutes before the next meeting, the
Yeah.
next report due. But
Exactly.
sometimes it's just like sitting still and just either listening to yourself. Now, if your self talk back, I don't know what to tell you, but listen to yourself. Like, just sit still. And I don't think people like the silence, but you learn so much in the silence. Some of my greatest ideas come from just sitting in my closet, and then I'm like, oh, let me email Brandon and Jamie, like, hey, what about this? But
great.
just taking
Now we
5
know.
minutes and doing nothing.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
we know.
We know. We know.
You
You
see,
just told
Jamie,
us.
he's talking about now we know. That's how it happened. That's how it happened, man.
That's right. You just told
Most
us.
of most of my best ideas come in the shower. That may be weird, but like seriously, like I've said that my entire life. Like nobody bothering me in the shower. So
Nobody.
I'm just like yeah, I'm in autopilot. Like I've washed myself enough times in my life that I don't have to really think about it, right? Like and so it's like perfect. Like everything's out of the brain, and I'm able to like really stop and think. Um, and sometimes I don't want to think. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
like for me that like because yeah, there's the times where I need to sit and think and be at peace. But then there's other times where I'm like, I just need to like not think,
Yes.
like be completely absent of everything here.
Right.
And I'll tell you, like I I'll play a game on my phone, just a mindless game or whatever, for 5 minutes. And I mean, I know that that helps with dopamine, not like the happy chair we got here, but it helps with dopamine. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like to me, it's just that quick reset.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Jamie, we don't get
Well,
the long time in the showers as mothers, as women. We don't get that. Because either the husband, the spouse, whoever knocking on the door, hey, do you know where the remote is? Get out of here. Get out of here.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Nobody's
I,
bothering me.
I'm glad. That's good. It's good. Yeah, I think that I mean, Lakeisha, if you want to, like, I mean, the bottom line to all of this and the importance is that we're recharging, right?
Yeah.
Like, if we're not recharging our battery, it just keeps depleting more and more and more, and even kind of exponentially.
Right.
And so, taking small moments or making this time to recharge is, wherever, whether it's our team or us or even at our home, like that needs to happen. So I love that about your message, and
Thank you.
that you allow grace in doing that too,
Yes.
and that it's okay,
Yes.
and it's not lazy.
Not at all. Y'all better go take a
Right.
nap because I'm going to take one. Take two if I can.
Perfect.
I always say if you go to sleep after 5 or 6 p.m., it's not a nap anymore. It's just going to sleep.
No, it is still a nap.
I'm sorry,
Nah,
Brandon.
that,
Right,
I don't want to
Jamie?
wake up at
It's
that
still
point.
a
Like, just
nap.
let me go to sleep. I'll wake up at 5 if I have to wake up at 5. But like, I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
Man,
We still got
really
stuff to do. You don't have
just
nothing
a
to do.
little.
Yeah, he don't have
Yeah.
nothing else to do after 5.
I guess not.
Oh, I think he does.
I got,
I don't
I
know
got
if Brandon's
plenty,
ever
but
taken a nap after.
Yeah, Brandon, have you ever?
after 5, taking a nap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but like accidentally.
That meant you were meant to take that nap.
Oh yeah, we drive straight through from Utah to Arkansas. It's 22 hours. I drive straight through, and I've done it like I don't know 20 times now. I don't know, but like I don't get to sleep, and so if I sit down that afternoon or evening, like yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep, and I might wake back up, but like uh, there's no stopping it.
Well, hopefully you're not driving.
Right.
Driving asleep,
No,
I
sir.
might fall asleep on the drive.
Yeah.
it's the benefit of having
Please do not do
a
that one,
teenage son
Brandon.
now.
Please.
No, don't
Please.
do that.
It's Kansas. I could drive in my sleep in Kansas. It's just straight.
Jamie, why he play so much?
It's just straight and
Right?
flat. I mean,
No.
the worst that could happen is like a tornado come down and pick you up. But that's just the finger of God at that point. Like it's your time. If a tornado catches you in Kansas on a highway, like it's your time. I hope you were living right because it's done.
I don't know.
All right. Thanks, Lakeisha. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting up with us. Thanks for bringing a little bit of that Lakeisha chaos and also the wisdom that comes with it.
I love that. I'm gonna create something around that. Wow.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
The chaos and the wisdom, they're hand in hand. You got to have a little of both. So
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
thanks for
so
coming
fun.
on, and yeah, we'll see everybody. We won't see you. We're just gonna talk to you in the future next time.
Next time.